Okay.
Hey guys, ArchieLuxury channel. And today's a very, very special day itself there. If you are not aware, I'm about to crank over to 40 million views. 40 million views on the ArchieLuxury channel. And I gotta tell you, this has been a phenomenal journey for me. It's been a hard slog. I've been making YouTube videos since 2009, since February 2009, and I gotta tell you, it's had its moments. It's had its ups and downs. It's had its crazy madness and travel. It's had its down points there. I gotta tell you, the YouTube business itself there is a very, very hard business itself. I've tried to produce videos, tried to produce content that is witty, funny, and teaches something. It's quite an interesting journey. I started off just with slideshows, shitty slideshows. I didn't actually show my face. I just did recordings. And then I moved on to video, and we are where we are today. So it really is a magic moment. 40 million views. I remember many years ago, one of my kids, I said, "Oh, I've got 1 million views on YouTube." He goes, "Oh, tell me when you get 10 million. Oh, okay. And then, you know, it's quite a achievement to have 40 million views. 40 million views. We're talking about the vicinity of about 9,000 videos on the ArchieLuxury channel. It's been a very, very, very interesting ride here itself. I've been doing YouTube full-time for 3 years now. 3 years, 15, 16, 17, yeah, 3 years. 3 years, just over 3 years. And I've got to tell you, I've had a lot of fun. I've had a lot of enjoyment. One thing that is always very strange to me is that I meet someone, "Oh, you're ArchieLuxury." And the incredible thing is, because they may have watched a lot of my videos, they know intricate details. They know how many wives I've had, how many children I've got. They know all sorts of things about me, but I know very little about them. So it's kind of strange, you know. I'm actually quite shy when someone says, "Oh, you're a YouTube celebrity. Tell us about this." And I think, "Oh, I didn't know you were watching. I didn't know you were watching." And this is the whole thing. 40 million views. I didn't know anyone was watching. I didn't know anyone was watching. It's been a great journey. It's been a great journey. It's been an interesting journey. I've made a lot of friends. Some of those friends there, I must be completely honest with you, stabbed me in the back along the way. I will be completely honest with you there. It's in YouTube, there are friends who are not really friends. They come out and they love your work, and then they stab you in the back. They stab you in the back. And I've always been very inclusive. Anyone who's wanted a leg up, I've helped them on their channel. I've directed traffic to their channel. I've always tried to be pretty inclusive. You know, I like to kind of share. If you would term I am successful, I'd always like to be able to filter it. You know, help out the audience if they like that. I've got to tell you too, I've in my figures, my views, my subscribers, my likes, everything like that, I've always been very, very honest. I've never bought views, paid for subscribers. I've never ever done that or I've never engaged in that. That's something very, very dodgy. And I like to be truthful. Hey, I might have a small channel, but these are my views. These are my subscribers. There's nothing bullshit. There's nothing bought. It's who I am there. So I got to tell you, it is very, very fascinating. I gotta be honest with you, some of the haters and nasty negativity that I've received over the years, that was a bit of a shock. There's a lot of really jealous, small-minded people out there. That's all I can say. I've tried to be pretty honest and also pretty realistic in what I've done, but other people have used trickery and lies to build channels, and I may not have finished my university degree, but I can at least be honest in my figures. It doesn't cost me anything to be honest in my figures, my views, my ratings there. It's an amazing thing. I've done many magic things. I've been to many countries for the channel. I went to Vietnam. I went to multiple trips to Thailand, Bangkok, Pattaya, Hua Hin, Hong Kong, Singapore, Japan, numerous cities in Japan, Indonesia, Jakarta, Bali, Malaysia, Kuala Lumpur. It's been a very, very cool ride. It's been a fantastic ride there. I've seen a lot. I've tried to capture it for my audience in a funny sort of way there. I've tried to do things in an interesting thing. I became a rail advocate. With my Queensland rail fail. Not that my American audience, most of my fans think I'm a lunatic for beating this dead horse, but at the end of the day, guys, I'm just trying to get honest, reliable, cheap, affordable public transport for the fare-paying public. That's all I ever wanted. I'm not one way political or the other. I despise both sides of politics. That's been something that's happened there. I had some magic things. I've met a billionaire who flew me over, wined and dined me, had a great time with him. I've had several multi-millionaires I've spent time with, had jokes and had good laughs with. I've also had a racehorse. How crazy is this? A racehorse named after ArchieLuxury. That's right, ArchieLuxury, the racehorse. How crazy is that indeed there? I've probably made myself unemployable. I've kind of shown, you know, when you do comedy, some people don't understand where the joke ends and they don't understand where. I've always thought a good method actor, it's very hard to tell reality from fiction. Where does the bullshit stop and the realisms take over? What is what? And I always believe myself, a good method actor can be told with no one really knows. So I've got to say that I think I've done well at that there. It's an interesting thing. I mean, I'm not really making huge money out of YouTube. 40 million views. My subscriber numbers, it's pretty low. Just over 40,000. Not a huge number, but I haven't bought subscribers like some channels. These are my subscribers. I would have liked a lot more. I would have liked more views. But hey, you do what you can. I earn a modest living out of YouTube. And probably when the lease deal on this house finishes at the end of 2020, I'll probably be moving overseas, where my Google Ads revenue will get me a lot more bang per buck than I could ever get in Australia. So that's kind of the long-term aim there. The long-term aim is to You know, maybe move overseas in the distant future. I'd like to have cleaned up a lot of my shit, put a lot of stuff into storage, and have done that. But I've got to tell you, 40 million views. Who would have thought overweight, middle-aged, white guy, lower middle class would get 40 million views? 40 million views. It's pretty damn amazing stuff. Pretty amazing stuff. And I gotta tell you, it's 2009, February 2009, what's it now? You know, it's a while. I've been doing it for a while. But 40 million views. 40 million views. They're all real views too. These aren't bought views, these are real views. So there you go. ArchieLuxury celebrating 40 million views, and let's see how it goes there. I'm going to give it another 10 million views. I'll go to 50 million views, and then I might possibly pull the plug. We'll wait and see. We'll wait and see what I decide there. But it's not all beer and Skittles. It's a very tough grind, and I gotta say it's not easy. It's not easy. But have a look at this footage. There's a little bit of a footage I've put together from some of my trips. I'm ArchieLuxury. Tell me what you guys think of that.
That's ArchieLuxury.
That's
Paul
right.
Pluta.
Hello.
How are you, man?
How are you?
Going to Bangkok?
Going to Bangkok. How are you going? Fuckers Archibald Chesterfield III. I'm taking the SkyTrain and it is pissing down with rain. Absolutely pissing down with rain. I've made a mistake. I've gone out without the car and I'm stuck at Thong Lo, and it is pissing down with rain. And have a look at this rain here. It's just savage, absolutely savage, fuckers. Absolutely savage. And I fucked it up. I've really fucked it up. So I don't know what to say.